Hi, this is Glenn the Arte Guy, and hey, I'm just coming to you with a really quick video on a tool that I use that really has been kind of part of my group of videos here I've done about dominating Google Page One in a really top level, straightforward, professional manner. And one of those things I do is I focus on getting keyword rich domains. And so people ask me, one, as part of what I'm doing here with this video, as well as part of my business, other people, business partners I'm working with, how do you pick a domain? I tell most of them I've got about 150 different domains and they're all focused on my primary business. But one of the tools I use is a website, free website called domainsbot.com. And this is just a really cool little tool to use. It's just I'm always amazed at the things you can find out there. And what this is from my experience, it's a good website. There are some bad websites out there. Just so you know that if you go and you do some searches to see if there's a website that is currently registered in something you're thinking about. Some of those websites have a database set up where they go and they actually reserve that website if you don't buy it. And so be careful where you do that stuff. If you're using one of the standard hosting packages like 1&1 or GoDaddy or whatever, you're good there. But this also, I can tell from my experience, has been good. It doesn't cause you issues. This is the system actually behind a lot of the hosting companies. When you go there and you put in something and they'll serve up some varieties and variations of that, this is actually where they get that from. So it's a search engine for both domain names. And so I'm just going to use a business here I'm not related to that as an example. So let's say you're in the health and wellness industry and you're trying to figure out a domain to host your blog on, or a landing page or something like that, and it's health and wellness related. So you come here and you type in your keyword. And so in this case, I just used health and wellness, and you hit search. You can see the pull down right here is showing you some of the big ones are already taken. But it goes through and it actually loads. And I'm going to give you a quick overview here to keep this video short. But it goes through and it served up 500 domains. You can set that on your settings in terms of how many they are. And it goes through and it tells you healthwellness.com is used. All these are registered. Okay. Then it shows you a couple that are actually, for sale. Healthwellness.org is for sale. You can get more info on that. Healthwellness.com with a dash in it is for sale. You can get more information on that here. Here's one. I'm not a big fan of the .biz, .info, .orgs, but maybe for you, you just want to get keyword focus there, and you're not concerned about people putting the wrong, web page in. But here's health wellness that's available. You can then go to your domain hosting company and actually purchase that. You can also use one of these down here that they recommend: GoDaddy, Register, 1&1, Domain Direct, Dotster, DirectNick. I personally am a big fan of 1&1. But you can kind of go through here, and what these things over here are is, let's say all you want is .coms. You don't want to look at anything like .net or whatever. You go through and you click that, and take them off. Take all the .infos, or maybe you just want .biz for whatever your reason is. And maybe all you want to see is just what's available. And you do want to include hyphens, etc., etc. So you click that button, and it'll update that, and it'll pull out all the, the .bizes and that stuff. It also recommends some things over here for you in terms of substitute or include synonyms like fitness, nutrition, well-being. You can select those and they'll add that in and they'll mix them up. One thing they're not really good about is, like if you want to do, what I would recommend you do is wellness, health separately. It takes a long time to go through there, but I've done this and found some really cool domain names. Oh, there's a cool one, just like what I went off that. Look at that. MaximumHealthWellness.com. That's kind of a pretty cool domain out there for somebody that might be in that industry. There you go. You find it. Delicate health wellness, chronic health wellness, regarding health wellness. Just look at that. I mean, the words that you might not have thought were related to this and available are available. And look, there's going to be 289 domains found that you can go through and take a look at and fiddle with and go through that kind of thing. You can add hyphens, you can put numbers in, and so I just a great tool. Wanted to share that with you. I just got tools like crazy that I use in my business for organic search, for advertising, for marketing. I'd really love to show you how I use them in my primary business. So if you're interested in that, come to my website. My website is thearateguy.com, and just come visit me, and look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.